There is an old story about a traveler who stood at the mouth of a road so long that the road forgot he was there. Maybe you know him. Maybe, if you are honest tonight, you are him. He wanted to walk. He truly did. But every time he lifted his foot, the same question grabbed his ankle and held it down. How can I begin a journey when I cannot see where it ends? So he waited. He waited for the fog to clear. He waited for the whole path to reveal itself, lit from beginning to end, so that he could finally step forward without fear. The fog never cleared. Years passed like this, and you know how years pass when you are only waiting. They do not feel like living. They feel like a breath you keep holding, waiting for permission to exhale. One night, an old woman found him there in the dark. She carried no map. She carried no torch that could light the whole valley. She carried only a small lantern. She placed it in his hands and said something he did not want to hear. This will only ever show you one step. Never two. Never the ending. Just the ground beneath your next foot. The traveler almost laughed. What good is a light that hides almost everything? And the old woman answered, It hides nothing you need. It only hides what you cannot carry yet. Now I want you to stop for a moment and stand inside his sandals, because you have been holding your breath too, haven't you? You have been waiting to see the whole staircase before you climb it. Waiting to be certain. Waiting until you are sure it will work. Sure you won't fall. Sure the ending is safe. But no one is ever handed the whole road. The strongest people you admire were never handed a map. They were handed a lantern. And they learned the secret the traveler was about to learn. He took one step, and the light moved with him. He took another, and the darkness that had terrified him simply rolled forward, always one pace ahead, never touching his feet. He understood then what he had wasted years failing to see. The path does not appear before you walk. It appears because you walk. The certainty he had been waiting for was never going to arrive first. Certainty was not the door. Certainty was the reward on the other side of it. By morning, he had crossed a valley he once believed was endless. And when he turned to look back, he saw something that made his eyes fill. The road behind him was long, longer than he ever thought he could walk. And he had built every step of it in the dark, one small circle of light at a time. So here is what I need you to hear tonight, wherever you are standing. You do not need to see the ending. You were never supposed to. You only need enough light for the next step. And you already have that. You have always had that. The fear told you to wait for the whole road. But the whole road was always going to be built. The same way every great life has ever been built. One honest step at a time. So lift your lantern and take the step that is finally, quietly, waiting for you.